Hello, everybody. Hold on. They can't see you. Now they can. Hello, everybody. And how we doing tonight, eh? I'm not doing good. I'll tell you that right now. I lost. I got schwacked. I got dinged up in my bets tonight, boys. I'm not even going to lie to you, not for 1 second. I had Igbuka to get 40 or more yards in my parlay. He got 29. He had the touches. He had the touchdown. He didn't have the yards. It's crazy. Nonetheless, I think Avery's still alive this evening. Avery needs a Chargers money line.
Night. So we're alive and well.
We are alive. Alive.
Tell you who's not alive.
Slow.
Tell you who's not alive. We get right into it. Week 2.
Steelers defense stinks. Steelers
Isn't that the
defense stinks.
most expensive unit in football, isn't it?
Still? Again?
I think. It's either that or the
second?
the Bengals skill players.
They're either one or two. They stink. They fucking stank. They fucking stank.
Yeah, man. Poopy players of the week. Is that what we'll start this segment off? Poopy players of the week, brought to you by Huckleberger.
Huckleberger, eh?
Yeah, Huckleberger. Poopy players of the week, brought to you by Huckleberger.
Nah, the Steelers defense stinks, dude.
Yeah, well, my poopy players of the week, we're gonna hand the shit trophy to Xavier Legette. Everybody, round of applause.
For Xavier Legette.
You have once again shown everybody why you were the worst draft pick in your draft class 2 years ago.
Yeah, no, Xavier Legette stinks too.
Like, you made NFL history, brother. You and fucking Jamal Charles. I'm not even expecting Jamal Charles to catch passes, but that's your fucking job, buddy. Your job is to catch passes. So, how you end up with -2 yards, I'm not going to understand.
Yeah, that's
on 8 targets.
That's wild work. That's truly wild work. I mean,
He also had a rush, also had a carry for no yards also. So, I don't know, man. You know. And then you go back and you look. I didn't send this to you, but I should have, so we could pull it up right quick. But you go back and look, and fucking 2-minute drill in the fourth quarter, he's walking back to the line of scrimmage as Bryce is trying to get a play call in and run a play. He's just walking back to the line of scrimmage.
Speaking of, how do you feel about Bryce Young?
Man, 35 of 55, 328, 3 tuds, 1 pick.
That ain't bad.
Got sacked 3 times.
That ain't bad. Ain't too shabby.
His first half was god awful. His second half, he balled out.
Yeah, no.
And that's what matters. I think that's what matters. You know, he made adjustments at halftime, and I don't know, man. Week 1, I was very upset with Bryce Young because I thought he looked very bad.
Oh yeah.
We're still not running the football as I'd like us to. I thought we would be able to run the ball a little bit better with what we have up front. Also with Chuba Hubbard, but I mean he's only getting 10 carries. We're running the ball 19 times as a team. Is that attributed to being down 20 points? Probably, but you know, I don't know, man. It'd be cool to get a little bit more, balance in the offense.
What's up with Bryce though? Is he NFL ready? Is he an NFL guy? What do you think?
After week one, I thought no. Week one, I was off the Bryce Young train. I was one of those guys I wasn't saying, give me Lenora Sellers, but put us in
Bro, I seen a
put us in a
post.
running for it.
I seen a post. This man threw the ball like 50 times, something crazy.
Yeah.
At the end of that game.
He threw it 35. He was 35 of 55 yesterday.
Was that what you just said? Was that what you were
Yeah.
speaking about? Yeah, no, it was at the end of the game. The number, something within that fourth quarter, it was unreal. Like his stat line was unreal.
He probably threw the ball 25, 30 times in the fourth quarter, bro.
Right, and was like 78, 80% completion. Like
yeah,
it was it was obscene.
Like I'll be honest, Tetaroa McMillan.
He's a guy.
That's the best draft. He's a guy. Second game in the league, he's got 100 yards. Xavier Leggett's played 19 of them. Xavier Leggett's played 19 of them. Ain't got a single one.
He got dollar bill though.
Yeah, he got dollar bill. Yep. He got a dollar bill and some raccoons to eat.
Dollar bill, man.
Oh, and I saw people on Twitter killing Hunter Renfrow and saying he was just a skeleton running routes. If Hunter Renfrow doesn't play for the Panthers yesterday, we get our asses kicked, ladies and gentlemen. So
Hunter Renfrow had like a career day.
I ain't gonna say career day, but 7 for 48 and 2 tuds is a pretty good day at the office
for Hunter Renfrow.
For Hunter Renfrow, yeah, for a slot, the Wes Welker type.
Yeah.
If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
Panthers just need to run the ball.
Amendola.
Yeah.
Julian Edelman.
Yeah. What's the other one? What's the Hogan guy? What was the Hogan one?
Ben
Number
Hogan.
50. Yeah. It might have been Ben Hogan. Yeah.
He was a lacrosse player. Dude.
Ben Skoronski.
Was it Hogan that they drafted? That was
Chris Hogan. Chris Hogan. That's it. Chris Hogan.
Hold on. Yep, Chris Hogan. He played lacrosse.
Yep, Chris Hogan. Nah, man, Panthers just need to run the ball. That's what I'd really like us to do more, is run the ball. Also need to get more athletic on defense.
That's an O-line thing, I think.
Yeah, and it might just be like a tenacity thing, a challenge maybe 1 week. Like, hey, we need to run the ball this week, and that's just what it is. So, yeah, I mean, when it fumbled the ball in the end zone, they scored in the first fucking 2 minutes of the game. So that's, ultimately the way you lose the game. They don't score on defense on a fumble. You win 22-20. So
I couldn't agree more. We're not going to talk. I don't even want to talk about that. Dude, that was ridiculous.
We gotta talk about it. Imagine playing special teams and not knowing the rules of the special teams. Hey, hold up. Isn't the special teams guy the old man? Isn't he still there?
Don't talk about Danny Smith.
No, I'm just asking. I was asking.
I'm lagged out.
Who? No, for real though. For real.
Don't talk about Danny Smith.
Is he still there?
All right, I'm gonna breathe now. Yes. It's
Oh,
not
man.
Danny Smith's fault that kid doesn't fucking study the rules. You're a professional, young man. You need to know what's going on. Welcome to the NFL. Next. Hey, Cam, put the fries in the fucking bag, okay?
Oh man. Cam Hayward got called out.
No, it was fucking the running back kid.
Oh, that's Caleb.
Caleb, put the fries in the bag. I don't even have enough respect. I don't even have enough respect to know your name, dickhead. Put the fries in the bag. Matter of fact, that shit that Will Campbell was talking about. Yeah. Go sign up for Amazon, would you? I'm sure the spot down there in Cranberry is looking for guys. No, that was just a fuck situation, dude. I mean, it's different going league to league. I get that. Like, I'm not here to be too hard on him, but at the same time, it's like, dog, you got to know when the football's live, at least. Like, that's the game.
The thing is, and this has always been a rule, the ball hits the ground before the end zone. It is a live ball. It's not a touchback.
That's what I'm saying. You got to know the rules when the ball is live.
It's not a new rule.
It's just,
as far as I know, I think that's
it's an abomination, dude. It's a fucking abomination.
I didn't see that. It took a colleague of ours to bring that to my attention as he was trolling you yesterday. And he sent it, and wow, I was astonished at such that shit was crazy, brother. That's all I can say.
Yeah. It was bad. It was real bad.
What did you think of Rodgers yesterday, man? What did old A-Rod do? What did A-Rod do?
That man still got it.
I was looking
Bro, you saw the ball to Muth on the fucking run?
I haven't seen anything. I didn't see anything.
I'll send it to you after, buddy. That dude is still got. He is handedly the most talented individual we've had in that position for 5 years. And I don't even think it's fucking close.
I'm looking at that line, Riley. It's a pretty rough line here. 18
No.
for 33.
Yeah.
A tutty, 2 picks, 3 sacks.
Look at the rush run game. We didn't really have much of that.
Yeah, 21 for 72 as a team is pretty rough.
You see what I'm saying? Which leads it to be, dude.
Jalen Warren being your leading receiver is kind of tough as well.
Nonetheless, he put one out there. He put
Jackson
one out there.
Smith and Jigma.
He put one out there to Muth deep, bro. He's throwing it off of 1 foot. It's some of the craziest shit you ever seen, dude.
He was doing that old Aaron Rodgers fadeaway.
Bro,
that's what we call that. That's the old A-Rod fadeaway there. Kenneth Walker walked on water, didn't he? 13 for 105 and a tutty.
Yeah, we can't. It's insane.
Sam Darnold, 22 for 33, 295, 2-2. Also 2 sacks. It looks like he got after the quarterback.
So I've been watching, and I'll be honest, it's almost like they've made a switch with the linebackers a little bit. And
I see Peyton Wilson. Peyton Wilson had a career day.
Yeah,
10 total tackles, a sack.
But the thing is, this is the thing. Jack Sawyer played really well too, in the absence of Highsmith. I'll put that out there. When I saw that 33, I was like, "Yo, who the? Oh shit! It's Jack Sawyer. Nice." But
six tackles, a sack, and 2 tackles for loss yesterday from the
played
rookie out of Ohio
extremely
State.
well, buddy. No, nonetheless, it's almost like these linebackers aren't. They're not taking the power play on with the right technique. I mean, when you watch the way the defense is flowing, it's like the linebackers are taking it on opposite. Like the linebackers should be flipped. When Peyton Wilson's taking it on with his left shoulder and his right arm's free, he's got Patrick Queen to his right. He should be taking that on with his right arm, leaving his left arm free, and then Patrick Queen can make the tackle on the other side. Yeah.
Yes, great.
You understand what I'm saying? So, and genuinely, I saw it happen 2 or 3 times. It's that type of shit that's happening. I mean, it's very correctable. I'm sure it'll get fixed throughout the year, but it's you can't expect to fucking win football games when you're doing shit like that. And you're giving guys career days year in and year out. You get a career day. You get a career day. Joe Mixon's had his career days. Fucking, bro, everybody gets a career day when they play Pittsburgh. Dude, it's just frustrating sometimes, dude. Fuck, man.
Hey, shout out to East Lincoln alum Chaz Surratt, who had a tackle yesterday for the Seattle Seahawks. Chaz Surratt was a high school quarterback who, at the time of him leaving high school, was North Carolina's all-purpose, all-time yardage leader. He is now a linebacker in the NFL.
Yeah, you'll have that. You'll have that.
His brother was a fucking savage too. His brother had all the receiving records. Nonetheless, man.
You want to get after a little college ball here? Talk college,
dude.
Let's talk. We're gonna talk. Let's open up the college talk with Billy Napier. And how many chances is this guy gonna get,
bro? Billy Napier, the only reason he hasn't been fired from Florida is because the day after he is fired, DJ Lagway is in the transfer portal. And that is a legitimate thing now. I don't know if you saw, but Brett Fry and Deshaun Foster were both fired from Virginia Tech. Fry and Foster.
No, there's a rule with that, though. Because they haven't played enough games yet.
Yeah. So, no, and it's like that regardless.
No.
They can redshirt. No, they can redshirt because they haven't played 4
Oh,
games.
yeah.
That's the rule. The rule is you can go in the portal as soon as they're fired. You got 30 days. So, the problem with that is the day after DJ Lagway is in the portal, and your entire roster would be very, very quickly after.
Why do you say that? I'm just curious.
Billy Napier is one of the best recruiters in college football. That's a fact.
This guy's a used car salesman.
He is of the Saban talk line, buddy.
Yeah,
he can sell ice to an Eskimo.
He's a used car salesman.
He can sell sand in a desert. He can talk that shit, brother.
I hear you.
He can talk that shit, but yeah, man. It's Florida's in a rough spot, dude. They've had the hardest schedule in college football the last 2 years. And yeah, it's not getting any easier.
No, I agree completely. But
yeah, I think he's done. He's done this year. Like, this is last year. He's gone.
I don't think he'll make it much past this fucking game, dude.
I mean, it probably won't.
How many games they got against teams in the state of Florida left after this? You can't get drugged by the state and still have a job.
Dude, they got Miami this week, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they got Florida State at the end of the year too.
Like I said, you
still
can't
ain't played Florida State. Florida State is up to 7 now, by the way. They thought that was going to be a fucking cakewalk, of hey, we're going to play a shitty team at the end of the year. Maybe we can salvage it. Florida State's coming to wreck your fucking life, bud.
Bro.
Snatch their heart. That's what's going to happen.
I'm telling you.
How about Notre Dame? You guys want to talk about we'll talk about how bad Florida looks, bro. Notre Dame offensively.
What happened? What year or what week was the NIU loss last year?
Like week 3,
2 or 3.
Week 2 or 3. I mean, their season's practically over. They don't have anybody else on the schedule that can make up for 2 losses. Like, There's not going to be another top 10 team on that schedule. Top 15. You know what I mean? Like it's rough right now. And offensively, they look horrible. They look bad.
Hey, look,
It's quarterback run or something out downhill with a running back.
this is the thing. This is what everybody talked about last year about how they had preference because they weren't in a conference. Well, now since they're not in a conference, they don't have the ability to, like you say, play that team at the end of the year with a little bit of juice that could have a little bit of rank. That's kind of out the door for them.
Yeah. They don't have a conference title. They don't have, the chance of playing a Georgia or playing a Florida State or Miami,
For sure.
a Utah.
I agree completely. I mean,
And, there's a
college football's in shambles these days. I mean, that could be a whole fucking. We could do a whole episode on that.
Who's the best team in the country right now, Riley? Like, if you had to hammer down a number one team right now, and put together a top 5, who would you say would be number one? There's a lot of people leaning LSU.
Ohio State.
That's how I think Ohio State is.
I think
I'm not
even though Ohio State struggled early, they still covered. They still had the 28 points that the Vegas folks said they should have. The
Ohio
LSU covered their 10-point spread. Same thing.
Ohio's an underrated team too. I'm gonna interrupt you right there.
Yeah,
Ohio's
they have
gonna
a
be
really good defense. Their defense is unstoppable, bro. The way that they held them in the red zone, 2 or 3 times, that was insane, bro.
Against Power 5 type teams, that doesn't happen.
Well, the other thing is I think it doesn't happen, you're right, but I think Ohio State's definitely big play. They don't have the Judkins and the Henderson matchup to get their grinder yards like they did. So I think there's definitely a learning curve in that with what they have going on out there. So, they got the receiver,
I like the Jackson kid. I like the Bo Jackson kid.
No,
running back.
For sure.
It's an amazing name.
Yeah, I see what they did there.
Yeah.
How about the old ECU Pirates, Cuzzy?
Hey, man, first road shutout since 2000 on Saturday. Buddy, we got a big one this weekend. We got a very, very big one this weekend.
One of the one would say maybe even the largest.
This is the biggest game of the year for the boys. NC State was. I was talking to a couple of fellow ECU fans the other day, and one made a good point. He said that the way that we played against State reminded him of the bowl game, except the teams were flip-flopped. He said that State played like we did in the bowl game, and we played like they did. And I thought that was a very interesting point. It made a lot of sense when you think about the game, looking back on it. Man, BYU, I can talk them up. BYU, they are pretty big.
Oh, yeah.
They are pretty big on both front lines. That is a team that's given up, I think, double digits rushing twice in the last 7 games, I think. Or 5 games or something like that.
No, it's craziness for sure.
They're fast, they're physical. I think our skill players could be just a little bit better though. They lost their quarterback, Jake Retzlaff. Code of conduct. Did the thing you're not supposed to do at BYU. I don't know, Yeah. Let's just say he took a long bath. He soaked just a little bit too long and got in trouble. So he's at Tulane. He's at Tulane now, and they replaced him about 3 weeks before the season. So BYU opened up as 7.5-point favorites. The over/under is 50.5 according to ESPN. You know where I'm gonna go with it, buddy.
So they
We're in
got
the
this
thick.
at a 23, or
We're in
got
the
this at
thick.
a 23, or excuse me, 18, 29, something like that.
But
I see, unfortunately here, I see them covering. I like BYU to cover that this week, my brother.
hey, man, I'm not upset with you. There's a lot of people counting
They
us out. I'll say
I
the
don't
FIC, the FIC is looking like a pregame sellout.
yeah.
There's about 500-600 tickets left.
Y'all got a big
That is going to make a 7:30 kick. Ladies and gentlemen, I know, you
they
don't
wearing the
understand.
all blacks.
No, they're not. It's a purple out, I believe. Okay, hey, Ruffin McNeil would have had this shit. Oh my God, we would have broke out a brand new purple all purple or all black. Like, man, I get goosebumps just thinking about the old
Or we'd
days.
have gone old school.
You
With
might
a-
see the old school Pirates
with the
emblem.
puffy, yeah, with the puffy
That
P.
could happen.
Yeah,
That could happen.
the puffy P.
I will say,
Yeah.
the FIC at 7:30. It will be dark. It will be night, and it will be loud,
Oh
and
yeah.
everybody will be drunk.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if BYU's ready for that because I don't know what they do in Mormon land, but down here in the east, where pirates roam, we gets down.
Yeah.
So, hey, I'm gonna take ECU plus 7.5. I'll probably move it to 10.5 just to be safe. And yeah, see what the boys do, man. See what the boys do. There's a lot of very good games this week, though, Dumb Booby. Don't know if you know that or not.
Oh,
Out in
for
the Big
sure.
12, out in the Big 12, we've got Texas Tech and Utah, 17 versus 16. That is the first Big 12 game for both of those teams. Gonna be a great one. Arkansas, Memphis at 12 o'clock, also going to be a very, very, very good game. That's a rivalry game that people don't really think about. SMU, TCU, another rivalry game that people aren't really thinking about. It's going to be a good one, though. Auburn, Oklahoma, 22 versus 11. That's going to be an interesting game. Jackson Arnold, quarterback at Auburn, was the quarterback at Oklahoma last year. Could be a revenge game for him. Tulane on the road at Ole Miss. Two undefeated teams. Tulane is a sleeper. You know, gonna give them a little bit of love out of the American. Ole Miss, you know, they like to score. Let's see if they can stop somebody.
Banger noon game. Texas Tech, Utah. Absolutely banger.
That's
noon.
that was the first one I said, buddy.
The most banger of them all. I know. The most banger of them all.
It's going to be a banger. South Carolina, Missouri could be a banger as well.
I don't think Sellers is going to play.
If Sellers plays, it's going to be a good one. If not, Missouri might walk the dog. Illinois, Indiana, a 7:30 kickoff. That's actually a very intriguing game. Indiana has been putting their foot on everybody's throat early in the season. Illinois also, very, very, very good team, very good offense. Baylor, Arizona State, 7:30 on Fox. That's a good one. And yeah, man, it's probably about it. Michigan State at USC, late night. I don't know,
7:30. 7:30. Florida at Miami.
I'm not watching.
Bro, the bet Miami, bro, the line is going down right now, bro. It's
insane.
-3.
I'm looking at it, and it's -3 right
It was
now.
3.5 last night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we here at Still Pirate Media do not encourage gambling at all. But we will tell you that Miami -3 right now
That's a fucking
is
steal, bro.
that's
Bro, we got
give me
we got
definitely.
Oregon State, and Washington State this week too.
Yeah. Oregon's gonna beat the shit out of Oregon
No,
State.
I know those are just some old school rivalry games for real.
They are. They
That's all.
are. Very early in the season too.
I like it.
I wish.
I love
I
it.
wish. I. I think if we're gonna do the old school rivalries, we either do them, all at the same time,
Yes, like week 2 or
early in
week
the
3.
season.
Week 2
We
or
can
week
do them
3.
early in the season, or you do them that
Yeah.
last week. If they're in conference. You know what I mean? If we're
Yeah.
not in conference anymore, we can do like a non-conference rivalry week, and then flip flop it back and forth. But yeah, man. College football. We're in a great space. Who you got? Who you got leading the Heisman right now, buddy? I know. Crazy,
That's
crazy
tough.
thing to think about. Crazy thing to think about right now, right?
Yeah, that's tough. I'm just going through some statistics.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I just pulled them up.
That's
It's
the only thing we have to really kind of go off of, I guess, right? I don't know.
I mean, my quarterback's sixth in the country in passing yards right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 973. Old Caden Hauser, 71.6% throwing percentage, also completion percentage.
Shit, bro. Let this kid from fucking Syracuse go out and put something together against Clemson, and I don't think it's hard to not put him in the front.
Yeah, I
I'm not saying
find
Clemson's great, but preseason Clemson was. They I don't know.
he only have done enough. I think if John Napier goes out there and dominates against Auburn, kind of like he did against Michigan, that's going to be 2 top 25 wins for that Oklahoma team. Might have to throw him in there. Here, let's do a quick search right quick and see. ESPN used to do a whole like Heisman
Heisman
watch
watch.
thing where they updated every week, but not anymore. Right now, John Napier is the betting favorite at plus 800 to win the Heisman. So Carson Beck is second at plus 900. Dante Moore third plus 1200. Garrett Nussmeier plus 1300. Jeremiah Smith plus 14. So those would technically be the top 5 in the way of betting. The odds. I genuinely think John Napier is probably the front runner right now, just based on quality wins and what he's doing right now. He played great. He played really good against Michigan. He's played pretty good all year.
I definitely agree with what you're saying. I'm not disagreeing at all, but
Oh yeah, nah. I'm not trying to sell him to you either.
it's definitely early to talk Heisman just because we haven't had a lot of these matchups. Like we'll see some good things coming into conference play, and we'll where teams are maybe didn't think they were going to compete, and now the coaching comes in and these quarterbacks got to make a play on something that wasn't on film. They got to do something that they didn't know about, I guess.
And I'll say this too: it comes down when you look at all these big games that we've had early in the season. The big players in those games haven't really done too much, and we could attribute that to maybe the coaches wanting to keep everything, keep the guns
As
tucked up.
as the playoff grows, you'll see more and more of that early in the season because teams will want to have some things to be able to show later in the year and stuff like that. I truly believe, which will definitely throw some interesting things into the works. I'll tell you who's not in the Heisman race right now. Arch Manning.
Poor Arch Manning, dude.
Yeah, Arch Manning isn't going to get the nod for the Heisman this year. I don't think Arch Manning will come out of college football this year, and if he does, it's a travesty, and it's the same thing that the rest of these guys are doing, and they're trying to speed run it, and they're not good at it, and it's being a abysmal failure. If you want me to be completely honest with you,
I didn't think Arch would come out after 1 year, anyways. To be completely honest with you.
no, that's fair. That's definitely fair. Oh.
I just don't see him as a rush kind of guy, anyways. Even if he went out there and was lighting it the fuck up, he would have thrown. Let's just say Arch had thrown for 1,200 yards, 10 tuds, no picks, through the first 3 games of the year, and it was like, oh, he's the consensus #1 overall pick. I still don't think he would leave. Like, this is a guy who doesn't need the NFL money. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to rush it. If he wants to be the best player possible, then he stays and he develops.
I hope so.
I'll be honest, though. Sark hasn't proved to me that he can develop quarterbacks. That's a genuine thought. I don't know if Arch needs to be there. I don't know. I'm not
this is the thing.
I'm not impressed with Texas at all.
I'm impressed with their receiving core. That's about it.
They have an amazing defense. Their defense is one of the top 3 in college football. Their back end, linebackers and DBs. I would say they'll probably have 5 of that group drafted over the next 2 to 3 years. Just 5 to 7. Over the next 2 to 3 years. Colin Simmons is going to be a top 10 pick whenever he comes out off the edge. He's a generational player. If they figure out the offense, they're going to be an amazing team to watch. But that's a big if right now. That is a big if right now.
And some may even say the largest.
Yeah. Big X the plug. He is a fan. He is a Texas fan. He was out there running the routes. I seen it.
With my own eyes.
I seen it. But, yeah, man. AP poll. AP's got Ohio State, Penn State, LSU, Miami, Georgia as their top 5. Thoughts on Georgia being in over Oregon in the top 5? Any thoughts on that or no? Think Georgia bumping up over Oregon? Miami and Georgia both bumping up over Oregon.
So the reason Caleb Johnson's on the field as a returner, as a quote-unquote power back, is because it's not this traditional speed play as it used to be with the new rules, in my opinion. You put somebody that's just fast back there, they get fucking blown over. My brother asked a question in the chat.
Oh, okay. I was I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of lost right then.
Nonetheless,
Marcus.
Just to wrap things up this evening, hammer fucking Miami
over Florida
-3 at home.
Might even you can put some money on it, and you can make some extra money if you bump it up to -6.5.
It's moving the other way.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Bump it up, make you some more money.
No, for sure. I know.
Take a tud down. Take a tuddy. Take a tud. Fuck it. Take a tud. Make you some money. It's going to be plus 160, plus 140, 160 range.
No, for sure. And hey, also, stay tuned. We're getting a little bit more in depth and a little bit more dialed with our parlay game. We'll let you guys know when it happens, but it's gonna happen soon. Make you some money, make me some money, make Avery some money, make Marcus some money.
I can tell you one thing.
Our wild degenerate friend Timmy some money.
Hey, God knows. God knows.
Nonetheless, I'm about ready to wrap things up this evening. Avery, anything?
Nah, man. Go Pirates. What's the Chargers look like right now? Are we looking solid with the Chargers right
It
now?
was tied last time I looked.
It is still 3-3. We're at the end of the first quarter here.
Yeah, 1 minute left of the first. That'll be it.
Go Chargers. Go Bolts. Go Bolts. Let's go.
Go Bolts. I get behind the Chargers. I wouldn't mind seeing Ashton Genty or Brock Bowers have a decent game, though.
Brock Bowers questionable before this game. Oh, Chargers scored tutty. Chargers scored tutty. Let's go.
Parlay's looking good.
Parlay's looking fine. Looking fine. Looking like a mighty fine donut. I tell you what.
All right, boys. That ends it here. I'll see you. Peace.